Cool. Thanks for sharing that. I just want to know what you think the state of American theater is.
Okay, what I think the state of the American theater is. Um, I think, uh, unlike the first half of the 20th century, I think it's very difficult for American playwrights today to kind of feel unfettered about what they want to write. Uh, Part of that has to do with economics. Playwrights are scared of writing small character parts unless they can find ingenious ways to double them. Um, I think they're scared that their plays won't find an audience, and I don't think theaters in America have helped playwrights identify their audiences, actually. Um, I think on the plus side, it's so much easier for playwrights to have access to a whole array of information. So it's easier to come up with ideas. It's easier to let your mind range freely and to have a kind of global outlook on issues that our foreparents might not have had. Um, but as much as I advocate for playwrights, advocate for them, I think it's really tough for them today because, on one hand, theaters keep wanting playwrights to write the great American plays, and to think big and to write unfettered. But the reality is, if a playwright wants to be produced, she has to write a small play that will fill a certain size theater, that won't be too offensive or too challenging. There's notable exceptions, but I think it's difficult for the original question was the state of the American theater. It's not. Theater artists who want to paint broad canvases and think imaginatively and think big and take risks are not necessarily rewarded. Um, and so I don't know what needs to happen to ensure that American theater remains a vital, important, relevant art form. Um, but I think something needs to change.